Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to highlight two brand new free-to-play games that have been revealed from Digital Extremes and one from Airship Syndicate working alongside Digital Extremes. We'll talk all about that, and No More Heroes 3 has gotten a release date on PC. That's something to keep an eye on. I know a lot of you guys aren't big No More Heroes fan, but the first two titles did come out on Steam, and they're pretty wacky and enjoyable games, so I'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, the first free-to-play action MMORPG coming from Digital Extremes is Soulframe. So, yes, Digital Extremes, of course, the developers of Warframe. Soulframe is a game we still don't know a ton about outside of it being a action hybrid, massively multiplayer online RPG, and it is coming from Digital Extremes. They did reveal a cinematic trailer that doesn't give us too much to sink our teeth into, but it is a pretty interesting trailer, and they did note, with Soulframe's world building and thematic elements, we are really looking to go back to our childhood favorites and pull inspiration from the elaborate fantasy worlds that we fell in love with. That is coming from Soulframe creative director Jeff Crooks. He continued, "Our team is really interested in this idea of nature and humanity colliding, and we'll be exploring a lot of those themes through our own lens while playing with the ideas of restoration and exploration." Now, the game is still definitely in active development, and they described the release of Soulframe as a transparent, collaborative, and interactive process shaped alongside passion of players and Digital Extremes. There is a Soulframe official website. They've got a puzzle on there. And yeah, the cinematic trailer, I think you guys should check it out in its entirety. You're seeing a little bit of it here. It looks like thematically it'll be a pretty interesting game, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. It currently is in early development, so I wouldn't be expecting to play it anytime in the near future, but hopefully we see some gameplay, and hopefully we get more information about it here sooner rather than later. Next up, also coming from Digital Extremes, they have partnered with Airship Syndicate, a studio that maybe some of you guys aren't too familiar with, but an incredibly talented studio. They've announced a free-to-play online fantasy action title. Now, they noted with this, I signed Darksiders at THQ, and I've been trying to work with creative director and Airship Syndicate president ever since our reunion is a decade in the making, and couldn't be happier for Airship Syndicate and this opportunity for them to shine. Airship Syndicate noted, "We're a group of passionate, experienced game developers based in Austin, Texas. Our goal is simple: build a lean, fun, independent game studio to create top-quality games for a variety of gaming platforms." Now, this game doesn't even have a title yet, but if you're not familiar with Airship Syndicate, they've actually worked on some pretty solid games, including Battle Chasers Night War. They did Darksiders Genesis, and they also worked on Ruined King, a League of Legends story. That's a game that I personally really enjoyed. There are some issues with it for sure, but I really dug that game, and I thought it was a really high-quality RPG, especially if you were a fan of League of Legends. I think you would enjoy the game a little bit more, but even if you weren't, it was a well-made RPG. And I would recommend to check that game out once it goes on sale, but now Airship Syndicate looks to be embarking on something a little bit more bigger budget, so to speak. But this is a game we still don't know the name of. We got like a developer insider video, but nothing that really showcased gameplay and the likes. But this is a game that's scheduled to see a full reveal this Game Award. So they actually have a date on when they're going to fully reveal the game, and Soulframe doesn't have, you know, a date as far as when we're going to get an update, but we got a cinematic trailer, so a little bit different in that sense. Both of these games are scheduled to be free-to-play titles. Now, there were not actually platforms revealed for it, but come on now. It's Airship Syndicate, it's Digital Extremes, Warframe. It's gonna be on PC, and that's probably gonna be the primary, platform it's developed on. However, I would imagine it's gonna see a console release, and maybe even like a Nintendo Switch, or maybe even a mobile release. Who knows? Depending on the scale of the game and whatnot, but definitely I would see PC being at the forefront. Alright, lastly, I do want to note No More Heroes 3 for all consoles as well as PC will be dropping on October 11th. The PC version will be released on Steam. Now, No More Heroes 1 and 2 actually did drop on PC a while ago. I want to say it was like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. It's been quite a while, and honestly, time over the last few years has been a little bit of a blur, and I'm sure you guys can understand why. But No More Heroes 1 and 2 were super enjoyable games, although they were a bit wacky. Maybe they're not for everybody, but I definitely like the zaniness, the over-the-top nature of those games. I thought they were very, very enjoyable. And No More Heroes 3 was released on Nintendo Switch last year. It was received pretty well. I believe it has a 75 on Metacritic. It did have some issues from like a technical standpoint, but that's going to be completely remedied given the fact it's coming out on next-generation platforms, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, PS5, and then PC as well. So yeah, if you're a fan of No More Heroes 1 and 2, or you're just a fan of over-the-top action-adventure games, it's an open-world title as well. No More Heroes 3 might be something you end up really enjoying. Now, the one issue with it, $59.99 is a little bit pricey. Like, I would have liked to see this released at $39.99 just because, you know, the Switch version, by the time this version comes out, it will be 16 months old, so I think it would have done it a lot good if it was priced, you know, $40, and $40 is still pretty pricey for a game that is 16 months old, but, you know, we're used to spending $50 on God of War, $50 on Horizon, $50 on Spider-Man coming up, but I feel like those are a little bit different than No More Heroes, a little bit more of a niche title. However, I'm just happy it's coming to PC and it's going to open the game to a much, much wider audience than what was available on just the Nintendo Switch, so that's always good to see. But that's going to do it for me. Again, Digital Extremes bringing forth 2 brand new free-to-play titles, Action MMORPG and Soulframe, currently in early development. Going to be a collaborative process as far as development goes. They're teaming up with Airship Syndicate to do an online fantasy action game that's also going to be free-to-play, and No More Heroes 3 dropping on PC on October 11th. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.